Hello everybody and welcome back. It's Fred here. Welcome to the Canadian Island Life channel. Today I'm with David from Kettle Creek Wine and Beer, and we're going to go over an overview of his operations down here as well as how he makes his products, and then we're going to jump right into making a batch of Fred wine, so stay tuned.
So today we're going to be bottling some of Fred wine, my name's Dave, the owner-operator of Kettle Creek. So let me just show you around and explain sort of how we do things here and how we can make you some delicious wine just like Fred did. So it all starts by choosing your ingredients. So we can start wine by either starting with a concentrate kit, which is about 10 liters of concentrate juice, or directly with a fresh juice in pails, all the way to the most premium stuff that I offer, which is using fresh grapes that I get every September. So crushed and pressed here on premise, and we can make wine from that as well. What Fred did is he chose one of our kits here. He chose a Cabernet Sauvignon. And in addition, what we did too was added some fresh grapes to the mix as well. So every fall when I do get the grapes, I save some and I put them in freezer bags like this, and we simply add that to an existing wine kit. This is something that is quite unique to Kettle Creek Wine and Beer. I just find it adds a lot more flavor and depth of body and complexity to the wine too, so that makes a beautiful product at the end of the day. The next stage is we start primary fermentation, which I'll show you that part of it. After primary fermentation, we bring it over here where the wine will settle out, do a secondary fermentation, and then clear up so that we end up with a product like this, which at that point is going to be ready to bottle. So here we got a couple of apple ciders going on. In fact, I do bring in local produce as well when it's available. So I have several clients that bring in apple juice that's freshly pressed, and I'll make cider out of that. In addition to that, I also do beer. So all different types of craft beer. And that is all done over in this section here using these primary fermentation buckets. So we go from this stage to clearing it out here, and then from there we go into the kegs, force carbonate it, get it really, really cold, and then from there it's bottled and taken home to enjoy as well. So a bit of everything here at Kettle Creek, and like I said, use as much fresh ingredients as possible, customized to your liking. And at the end of the day, you can bring it home and enjoy it with friends. And when your bottles are empty, you simply bring it back here and get them refilled. All right, so in this room, I do the primary fermentation for the wine. So this is where wine sort of starts its whole life. So, and the reason I use this room is because I can control the temperature. The best conditions for fermenting wine is between 24 to 26 degrees Celsius. So at this stage here, the grape juice will be fermenting with the yeast, and all that action will convert the sugar to alcohol, making the grape juice become wine. And then from here, we'll rack it off into the carboys and bring it into the back room to clear up and age, and then get ready for bottling.
Okay, first thing we're going to do is give our bottles a good cleaning. Even though they're mostly clean, when I bring them in here, we're going to sterilize them. Just give it a swish with the soapy stuff. And then a rinse. First things first, you got to siphon that.
Get it started. Yeah, it's
Yep.
not a straw as much as I wish I would just, But I'm not drinking any of your wine, so I'm not to worry. Not to worry. Okay,
There
so
you
then
go.
that's ready for corking.
And that one's ready for corking. Awesome.
Okay.
And do you want me to keep going and just doing like a 5 at once, or?
Yeah, do 3 or
Okay.
4, and then
we'll
do
cork some?
then
Okay.
cork some, and then, some more. Yeah.
See if I can remember this from the last time. And this, we'll push this down, and then that'll pop itself back up when it's done, right?
That's right. It's supposed to.
Yep.
Just keep an eye on it.
Yeah, because the problem is I think you get talking sometimes, and then you just maybe rest your thumb on here.
It's happened before, yeah. We don't want any of that wine to spill.
There. Now we'll see. We'll move on to the corking station. All right. So this one here, do we got to spray anything on these corks? Are they're good to go?
They're ready to go.
Ready to roll. Okay. And this here, this is all manual. Manual process. Stick the bottle down there. Cork in there.
That's it. Got it. Some leverage.
Put a little weight into that. There we go.
Got it.
One done. This is actually kind of a fun part.
It is
putting the
fun.
corks in.
Yeah. You get a bit of a workout too.
Yep, you do.
Let's make sure it's yeah, that's perfect.
Perfect. Good.
Has happened where they don't put it right in the middle, and it kind of veers off to the side, and
Oh yeah.
yeah,
And
glass
then
and concrete don't mix.
right. Yep. You ever like broke a bottle just because the cork was too tight?
There was actually, one bottle it broke like right here in this spot here, just kind of popped. But I think it was just a flaw in the bottle, or the bottle was super old.
Yeah.
Just a strain, I guess, of it, or even the pressure that kind of builds inside of the bottle. I don't know what it was, but it just popped out.
Yeah.
It was really bizarre. So.
Okay, so the last process, or the last step in this process, is putting on these little shrink wrap caps, and this just makes it look nice.
Yeah.
Makes it look professional.
And then you can put your labels on it later on if you
Yep,
like.
we'll
Yeah.
put the labels on when we get home. I should have
Make it
brought them,
official.
but I put it on the other ones. Looks nice.
Nice.
Can you do this with a hairdryer, or is it
You
not
can
quite
if you
hot
have
enough?
a really
Super.
powerful. Yeah, it doesn't work quite as well. The heat gun is the best. You can also use a kettle to steam, but that's a little awkward, and you have a good chance of burning yourself. So
Yeah.
this is the safest.
Safest way to do it, yeah.
Yes.
I don't actually own a hairdryer anyway, so.
Really? I can guess.
All right, up to 400. Start at the top. Work our way around. Oh, look at that. Last but not least. There. Really adds a professional touch to it. Hey folks, thanks for coming along, and I hope you liked watching this episode as much as we enjoyed making it. It's always great to hang around with Dave. It's always good times. There's only 2 more steps in this process. 1 is to get the labels on the bottle, and 2, to enjoy a glass of Fred wine. Dave can be reached at kcwineandbeer.com, and we can be reached at canadianislandlife.ca. Don't forget, look down, click the subscribe button, turn channel notifications on so that you don't miss any future episodes, and like and share with your friends.